Heavy C, this is Aaron, Metha Alamer, and today I am continuing on with that big find I had, the big metal find, and this here will be the compilations and the 12-inch singles and the ones that weren't metal at the end of it, which there's a lot of hard rock in there though, and a lot of classic rock and a couple oddballs, but it's still really good stuff. So these compilations, I've never seen a lot of these, and they're really cool. This one here is California's Best Metal, a collection of 12 tracks by 12 bands. And there's the bands there. Never heard of most of these bands. It should be pretty cool listen though. Hellion, I've heard of Hellion, the Night Stalker. Okay, I've heard of a few of them. That's a pretty cool one. And this one here is A Quiet Night In. So this is Real Quiet Night with Motorhead and Hawkwind and Uriah Heep and Girls School and Angel Witch. And a couple other bands. There's the tracks on there. That's pretty cool too. And then I got Underground Metal. Another really cool one. I've never seen most of these compilations. A few of the other ones that are coming up I have, but this has these are the bands on there. Pretty cool. And the next one is Craze and All Out Metal Assault. And this one has Quiet Riot with Bang Your Head, Queensryche with Deliverance, Distant Early Warning from Rush, Mystery from Dio, Rock You from Helix, Can You Deliver from Armored Saint. I love that song. Don't Stop Running from Y&T, Still Loving You. So this is more mainstream metal, but still really good stuff there. Let's take a look at the label. It's on there. This is U.S. Metal Volume 2, Unsung Guitar Heroes. So this should be a really good one too. It's got Wild Dog, Cinema Exciter, Le Mans, The Rods, Vixen, but it's with Marty Friedman on guitar, so it's not the girl band. Virgin Steel. So that's pretty cool. That's what's on it. Cool shrapnel label there, the green. And I got Metal Plated. And this has got a French band called Ledoux, I can't even read it, Marseille or something? The Traveler. Demonize the Band, Badger, Coma, Blaspheme, Vulcan, Double Agent, Steel Wings, and Stallion. So this is I've never really heard of a lot of that. That should be pretty cool. I wonder what label this is on. Ebony Records. And some Metal Madness, Volume 1. With Hellion and Nightmare 2, or Nightmare, Shock Paris, Max, Vice, Assassin, Scarlet Angel, 69, High Risk, and Prophet. And there's another pretty cool one here. And that's on a red vinyl. And then I've got, this is a really good one here. This is a double record. Best of Metal Blade, Volume 1. Look at that track list. That's just amazing stuff on there. Killer stuff. And there's the center. And of course it's got a Metal Blade. There you go. Yeah, that's really good. Celtic Frost and Voivod, Hyrax. Killer stuff there. And then it didn't have Volume 1, but do have Metal Massacre Volume 2. That's what's on this one. And Volume 3. Metal Massacre 4. And Metal Massacre 8. So that was cool getting a few of these. I still need to get that first one. The first one's the famous one, of course. And here's a really good one here. Speed Kills 2. The Mayhem Continues. And it's got Anthrax and Onslaught, Destructor, Iron Angel, Whiplash, Brain Fever, Sodom, Living Death, Halloween, Bathory, Razor, and Agent Steel. Really good. Killer stuff here. Label there. And heavy metal, live in Germany, Volume 1 with Stormwitch, Restless, Tyrant Pace, and Gravestone. Another good one. Cool label. And Welcome to the Metal Zone, MFN says. That's what's on this one. And these are all the albums they come from. So that's, you know, look at those albums. That's killer stuff on here. Wendell Williams. All right. And then I've got Speed Metal Hell 2. That's got some really good bands on here too. Sam Hain, Flotsam and Jetsam, Postmortem, Aggression. Good stuff here. And then starting with the 12-inch singles, this one here is Stars. There's the whole lineup of everyone in it. That's pretty cool. From Hearing Aid. This is the 12-inch single of it, not the full-length record. That's pretty cool. Triumph with Just One Night. We got some TNT with 10,000 Lovers in One. It's on both sides. And Andy Taylor from Duran Duran, Don't Let Me Die Young. One of the non-metal ones, but he's pretty rocking though. And then I Might Lie from Andy Taylor. Andy Taylor with and Steve Jones. That's pretty cool. Here's a really good one. Ronnie Montrose, Mach 1. And this is Megadeth, Wake Up Dead. One of my favorite songs. I love Wake Up Dead, of course. The Screaming Tribesmen, I've Got a Feeling. This is actually 4 songs, 1 on the first side and 3 on B, side B. I don't know this band. I'll have to listen to them. This one I already had, so I'm glad to have a double of this. This is Yngwie Malmsteen. Love Yngwie. He's always been one of my favorite guitarists. Another great band. This is Easy O. Here it comes. Just the back there. Here's another good one. Saxon with Northern Lady. And really good, underrated band here. I have the full-length album this comes from. This is a TT Quick with Glad All Over. Some Black Sabbath featuring Tony Iommi with Danger Zone. And this, I'm not exactly sure what this is. It's Combat Boot Camp, Armageddon Descends, and it's got 5 songs. It's like an EP. So I'm not sure if the band is Combat Boot Camp and the album's called Armageddon Descends. That's what I'm assuming, but I might be wrong there. Here's some good stuff here. Loudness, You Shook Me. It's got the LP version there. It's the same thing. And Orient Yourself to Loudness, Crazy Nights. Of course, that's a great song. Here's an EP. Exciter, Feel the Knife. With that and Violence and Force and Pounding Metal. Another great one. Music for Nations. And then Youngblood from Slave Raider. Even these 12-inch singles are great stuff here. I couldn't believe this stuff when I was looking through them. I was like, and another Slave Raider, Make Some Noise. It's got, yeah, that's it. And some Gamma Ray, Heading for Tomorrow, and Space Eater. And then just Heading for Tomorrow on this side. And some Striper with Free. Same on both sides. Another Striper with Calling on You. So both from To Hell with the Devil, which I don't actually have. This one is Stage Dolls, Commandos. I guess they're a Norwegian band. That's cool. Can't wait to hear that one. And one of my favorite bands ever, and it's a promotional copy. Indians. And then we got some Alcatraz with Undercover. And another Alcatraz with Devilman. and Dangerous Games. And then, of course, The Great Halloween with I Want Out. And I Want Out Live on the B. Oh, it's live on both sides. Okay. I Want Out Live. That's cool. And then, now we're getting into the stuff that's not as metal, but it's still pretty good stuff. This one here is Far Corporation, Stairway to Heaven. I don't understand exactly what this is. I guess I'll figure it out when I hear it. And it's on Atco. And then Falco with Vienna Calling. Coney Hatch, Girl from the Last Night's Dream. And This Ain't Love. This is still some more 12-inch singles here, some of these. Dave Edmunds Band Live, I Hear You Rockin'. Billy Idol with White Wedding. Boston, Holly Ann. Yeah, these were basically the less, the lesser part of this collection, which is saying something, because a lot of these are like pretty good for a regular collection you pick up. Ricko Kasich, True to You. And this here was really unique. I've never seen this. It's Led Zeppelin 4, but I have no. It says Solo Music Corporation, Salt Lake City, Utah. It's all of Led Zeppelin 4, but this is a really odd version of it. I've never seen anything like this one. I hope it sounds good. I'll find out. I don't know if someone redid it or if this is actually Led Zeppelin, so I'll find that out when I spin it. And then I got a copy of Led Zeppelin 2, a nice clean copy here. And this, I looked and it's not the Robert Ludwig. I was pretty excited looking for that, but it isn't. And this is one I was actually missing out of my collection. I really needed. And this is Alchemy, Dire Straits Live. I'm a big Dire Straits fan. Yeah, Mark Knopfler's a great guitarist. That's pretty cool. I didn't have that. And this one here, Meatloaf, promotional copy. So even the stuff that isn't metal, there's still some pretty good stuff here. This is a Dead Ringer from Meatloaf. And here's a really great guitarist here. Alvin Lee, 10 years later, right on. I like some Alvin Lee. And then there's a couple common ones, like this Jackson Brown, Running on Empty, and a bunch of Cars, which I like the Cars, so I got some more copies of them now. Heartbeat City, Panorama. And this is the one I was missing from them, so the only one of the early ones I was missing, Door to Door. And then their debut. It's in better shape than my copy was, so that's an upgrade. And then I don't have any of this artist. This is Nick Lowe, Labor of Lust. I don't really know much about Nick Lowe. And, debut from Asia. REO Speedwagon, double live record. And Wheels Are Turning. Some Survivor, already had this one, Vital Signs. But this is, still in the shrink with the hype sticker. This is probably the most beat up one in the whole collection, Edgar Winter Group. I already have this, so I don't know if this probably isn't an upgrade for me. This is a definite upgrade though. This is Mark, Don, and Mel, 69 to 71, Grand Funk. Really clean copy. You can still hear that open in there. Wow. Yeah. Let's see what label this is on. And here's a really killer one here. I'm glad I got this. Robin Trower, Beyond the Mist. This is a live album from Robin Trower. Wish they wouldn't have wrote on that, but still pretty cool. He's a great guitarist. I like Robin Trower. He's good. And some Foghat with Rock and Roll Outlaws. A little beat up, but this one's a little beat up as well. But it's another copy of Inagata Vita. James Gang, Your Album. I didn't have this one. And I didn't have this one either. 16 Greatest Hits, double record of James Gang. And it's not a gatefold, but there's the labels there. And a really clean copy of Parallel Lines from Blondie. Some Third Stage from Boston. Really clean copy of their debut. And this band I really like. This is a promotional copy of Axe's first record. Big fan of Axe, especially Offering. That's a great record. And Nemesis, their last record. Pretty clean copy. And then I got Ricko Kasich. I didn't have any of his solo work. Beatlitude. And This Side of Paradise. And then out of all these metal records and those, this one was in there, which was the oddball, The Best of Crystal Gale. So that's probably the oddball of the whole collection. And then I got a really clean copy of The Best of Mountain, which is a really good record. Leslie West, of course. That's a lot better copy than I had. And that's it. There we go. And then this one, which I didn't have, and I've been wanting to get this, is Nantucket Sleigh Ride. Pretty clean copy. That's a really good, Mountain's really good. So all those ones I showed at the end, that's the non-metal. I still got a whole nother section of metal to go. But that was the kind of the oddball stuff and the non-metal, the hard rock and just regular rock mixed in. So yeah, this was just an amazing collection I got. This is the second part. I got another part. In my last part, I've got some of the best stuff. I got all the sealed records still in there. Some of my favorite bands I didn't put in because I knew they were kind of more popular, but there's some stuff I didn't have that's really cool. And yeah, so there we go. And I might save the last section for Tuesday when I do my live show, my live co-deal I'm doing. But I might get an itch and just do it anyway and pull out other stuff for that. I'm not sure. So, well, there we go. That's the second part. And the first and third will probably be the best parts, but there's some killer stuff that was in there too. I mean, those compilations and some of those 12-inch are hard to get. So, all right, until next time, rock on.